Jolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk a little bit again about daily goals, but in this case my favorite daily goals, and that will not apply to everyone on the very low levels always, but at some point you will have that too, and then you will really like that. And the first one for me is one I haven't done today yet because it's not that time sensitive as my others. I cannot show you all of them here because I have to do my dailies at 5 o'clock in the morning when I get up, before I start working at 6, because afterwards it's really hard to find a lot of time for that again. And so I had to do them today as well before filming. Otherwise they would... some exchanges are dependent on those dailies, and I wouldn't be able to do them tomorrow morning if I didn't do them as well today. So unfortunately I had to do them. But the first I want to show you is one that's not as time sensitive, and that's why it's still there, and that's the Q's challenge. And I do the Q's challenge because I collect a lot of material I need for some other exchanges and for the support exchanges, and I gain a lot because the Forbidden Tech refinery credits, once you are at the point that you are doing the Q trials here, those are really important for your Forbidden Tech upgrades. And that's why I always want them. I always want these Forbidden Tech refinery credits to do the exchanges in the refinery, and that's why this is one I do really daily. It has a downside because of using the trial bells. I cannot save them for the Alliance tournament, because if I could save on my level about 800 of them, I could do a 10k task in the Alliance tournament. But the gain I get from doing these dailies is much bigger than just one 10k task, and so I'm still doing them. And I get Forbidden Tech reactors and emblems of assessment as well. So this is really something I try to do every day. Sometimes I'm out of trial bells because the exchanges are not working always the way as I want to get enough of those. But at least the first one of those I will always do as often as I can because of the rewards. And the second ones, those are the ones I have done already today, are the ones to collect material for the factions. Because that is not only giving me faction reputation, it's not giving me rewards only, but it forces me kinda to mine those materials and to buy. I cannot forget to mine these materials. And then when we come to a point where we are right now, that you can see in 8 hours and something, we will have the bonus refineries again. I will have some materials to exchange. I don't have tons of them, but I at least can do exchanges. I have some ships out there mining, especially still, so it will add a lot of stuff to what you see on the top later. But these dailies force me not to forget that. And so when it comes to a point that we have a bonus refinery, I already will have mined overnight to complete my faction mining events or faction mining dailies. And so I will have material later on when that happens. And the most important ones are the ones that are forcing me to do something else. And it was more fun before I reached level 60, I must say. Those are the ones I will definitely do later again, and that is the swarm ones. I don't need the swarm stuff anymore, to be honest. But until you don't need that anymore, you will really want to do that to make it much easier with the swarms. Once you have the freebooters, you can do them really easily. From Ops 38, when you do the freebooters, this is just hunting 7 hostiles, and you complete so much with that. Before you go to Ops 61, you can do your faction daily hunts with that as well. So I do the swarm ones with 7 hostiles in freebooter space. I do all the swarm ones. I do my faction hunts for all 3 factions just with those 7 freebooters. And that is why I really like this daily or the combination of these dailies so much from Ops 38. And then I like to do the swarm ones, even if I don't need them anymore, because they complete so much at once for me that it's really, really, really great. Scopely promised that we will have freebooters level 61 and higher at some point this year. I hope rather sooner than later. But then I can do the whole package again. Now I have to go out there, hunt faction hostiles again, like I had to do before I was Ops 38 and doing the research for it. But I hope that very soon I once again can complete so many dailies just by hunting those 7 freebooters, and in fact by just doing those swarm events. And the swarm events will then complete so many more of those dailies for me that it will be so time-saving that it's unimaginable. And that's why I like these swarm events here, or the swarm dailies, because between Ops 38 and Ops 60, these swarm dailies will complete so much for you when you do them in freebooter space, that dailies are just so easy and so fast that it's a really great thing. And of course, by hunting hostiles before that, before you get to the freebooters, you will still have a lot of advantages, even when you do them manually. You can collect officer XP. You can collect ship XP by grinding. Before Ops 38, you will have to do a lot of grinding with those hunting dailies, but I still love them because of the ship XP, the officer XP they get, or the experience points when you do them. They are still worth it before Ops 38 to do them right from the beginning. So the hostile hunt ones were always my favorite from the gains, not from the grind. When I hate something, it's the grind. But I have to do a lot of grind at the moment in Mirror Universe again, that the dailies were just a fraction of the being annoying like it is right now with the Mirror Universe part for Sigma speed up. So you really should do your hostile hunting dailies, not only to complete the total points that you need for the chests, but also because of all the side effects. The officer XP, the ship XP, and of course the faction reputation. If you hunt faction hostiles, that will be just a great combination of gains by just doing one kind of daily tasks. And so don't neglect them and really do them. And once you reach Ops 38, they will even be very, very easy. Unless you want to have the ship XP and the officer XP, then you still want to hunt hostiles a bit more than just those 7. But for the rest, it's just great. And if you want to let me know what your favorite daily tasks are here in the daily goals, then please write in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.